Hi guys, I am doing a few Pokemon analyses to show you which starter to choose. We are first looking at the grass snake Pokemon Snivy. Well, we'll start by taking a look at Snivy's stats. Snivy's stats are okay. It has good speed and pretty good defenses, but sort of lacking in offensive stats and HP, making it the opposite of Tepig when you look at it, because Tepig has good special attack, but we'll get into that later. It will start with Tackle and Leer. You're going to want to focus on using Tackle up until level 7, where you get Vine Whip, a grass type attack, so it gets Stab. And at level 10 it gets Wrap, but Wrap isn't really worthwhile. But you can still use it if you want to. At level 13 though, it gets Growth. Growth is a great move because it's like Work Up, in the sense that it raises its attack and special attack by a stage each. You combine that with its good defenses, and you'll have a sweeping Snivy or Servine or Superior in no time. And at level 16 it learns Leaf Tornado, which is a good 65 power grass type attack, which is special based. But keep in mind that special attack and its physical attack are the same, so you don't have to worry about stuff like that. At level 20, as Servine, it gets Leech Seed, which leeches the opponent's HP by a bit each turn. And even if you use Servine's Leech Seed, and then you switch out to like a Panpour, it will still leech the opponent's HP, so you don't have to worry about Servine fainting, or if it's confused, you want to switch out or anything. Level 24 gets Mega Drain, which is another good grass type attack with Stab and leeching power. Level 28, Slam. But what you're really gonna like is at level 32 gets Leaf Blade, 90 power physical grass type attack, and it gets Stab. Definitely a good stab move for Servine until it gets like Leaf Storm or something. At level 36, it evolves into Superior, a Regal Pokemon who is capable of outspeeding a lot of things, can take a few hits here and there, and can deal out some damage, but not as good as like Samurott or Emboar can, so keep that in mind. Also, when you take a look at TMs, you'll see that it doesn't have much options. Energy Ball is an option for more grass type variety. There's Calm Mind, is its special attack and special defense. There's Cut and Strength, just not for attacking, but more just for helpfulness, like when you need to push boulders and stuff. And it's also like Slam, in the sense that it can deal damage to like fire types or flying types that the grass type lacks the ability to do usually. It also has Aerial Ace, which is quite useful when you're facing like an Emboar that your rival will have if you choose Snivy. Aerial Ace away the day. Swords Dance is also a good move for Superior. It raises its attack by a whopping 2 stages, making its Leaf Blade very powerful, so keep that in mind. There's also Dragon Tail, which makes it go last, but then it switches out the opponent. Useful if like there's an opponent that you don't really want to face with Superior, and you just Dragon Tail it and it's out of there. So overall, Superior is a fairly useful Pokemon. Not the best you will get in game, but it's not the worst either. But in terms of diversity, it's not that good, and its offensive stats aren't that good, but its defensive and speed is good enough to get you by. But I do recommend only choosing Snivy if you really like Snivy, or like you want to play the game like in hard mode. Like Tepig and Oshawott are friendlier for like beginners if you just got like your black and white, you're not used to Pokemon yet, you're like an amateur. Not trying to be insulting or anything, but Snivy is just not the best of the starters. I'm sorry, Snivy, but I think Tepig and Oshawott are better than you. And I bet lots of you agree if you've played through with like a Snivy in black and like an Oshawott in white, you probably noticed that Oshawott has a better like move pool, so does Tepig. Tepig actually has a lot of variety, but I'm gonna get that covered in the next Pokemon analysis, which will be the second starter Pokemon, Tepig.